All right, we're continuing this series, and we're going to look at Braden Baker. And Braden, Cypress, Texas, so I believe it's kind of in the Houston area. 6'4" and a half, 185. Pure, and it's ironic he's going to Houston now. They're in the Big 12. This is a real Texas gunslinger type of quarterback who really run like a Texas air raid scheme, and that's why you saw a couple of guys like you saw Zach Kitley down at FAU go up and try to recruit this player. Has a lot of Andy Dalton in his game. And he's kind of from that area of the country. Obviously, he's from Houston. Throws a really, really good deep ball. He's your taller quarterback that's just going to be able to thread the ball down the football field and sit in the pocket and really just hit explosive plays from the pocket. 6'5", and you're going to see in this tape, like, he might not have the most mobility, but he does have some mobility. He puts really good touch on the football. And there are times when it's like, wow. There are times when it really, really clicks, and it really looks special. You know, like I've seen a lot of starters play quarterback, you know, at this level and get a lot of reps playing quarterback with his style. And that rep is so freaking good. Like that looks like prime Daniel Jones, like him in the pocket here, standing tall in the pocket, seeing it. The throwing motion is really, really precise. And he drills the ball down the middle of the field and has enough life on it to really, you know, get there. So I'd say like his arm strength is like a 91 or a 92. The areas in which some coaches are going to be concerned is out of structure. When there's pressure, you know, he's not really a threat like running the football or like really improvising in a pocket that's like a really muddy pocket. That's something that, and again, it's a credit to his offensive line, but he's so perfect in an air raid scheme that absolutely light it up. Like, you know, he has a little Hank Brown in his game, has some Nate Stanley, but also has, you know, a little bit of touch, and you're going to also see that he has some ability. So, you know, in terms of running. So I absolutely think ACC and Big 12 wise, like I absolutely think he could be a starting quarterback. Like, could this guy be a starter at like a Georgia Tech? Could he be a starter at an NC State? Like, absolutely has that potential. He is a high 3-star. He is a low 4-star prospect. He can be a group of 5 starter even as a freshman and then be desirable in the transfer portal. His arm, it's going to be tough to find, you know, like 15 quarterbacks in 27 class that have a stronger arm and that are just that have a better arm. He's accurate, has a good arm, taller quarterback, efficient throwing motion, throws darts back of the end zone. Tall. I just think that this player is really good. And then, so you look at Bryce Baker and you look at the situation now, okay, and pretty solid backup to Keyshawn Henderson, staying home at Houston, and I'm not sure it's even his final destination because he can go to Houston maybe for a year. You got Henderson there. You could up your stock. I'm just being completely real with this video. See, that has some mobility, though. You know, there's some mobility in his game. And he could throw on the run. So, like, I would have really been attracted by the FAU offer. But the FAU offer can easily come at, you know, even after freshman year playing college football, like, at Houston. And being like in a Big 12 environment. So maybe it's smart. Like you see the Big 12 environment, you see practices, you see some really big time venues, and you stack up against a Keyshawn Henderson, you compete. I think that could be pretty smart. And then you might get some game experience. And we'll see. about, the career. But I absolutely think that you're looking at a starter quarterback, that you're looking at a guy who could play. Maybe he'll just stay at Houston. Like, what kind of career can he have? Because he projects. He can absolutely be a distributor of the football that is really, really good, that puts up big numbers, and that is a high-level Power 5 quarterback. That's a really high-level Power 5 quarterback. That's a really, really solid player. Like, are you telling me that Josh Hoover out of high school or Mac Jones out of high school had, had physical gifts that are uncomparable to Braden Baker? I would say no. So, moves outside the pocket, makes a play on the run. Gosh, man, if this were like 2017, like if he went to Oklahoma State in a Mike Gundy offense, prime Mike Gundy, like he would be like Taylor Cornelius. Like he would throw for like freaking, it would be incredible. He would throw for, I don't know, man, like 5,000 yards and like a Mike Leach or like a Pac-12 After Dark. Because this quarterback, he can paint the football, man. That's what Bryce Baker's all about. Like if we're creating the old Pac-12 again, Pac-12 After Dark, I would just want to see air raid and just see Bryce Baker throw for 500 yards. Because I absolutely think he could do this, and I think he can make throws in his sleep. So I'm marking him, actually. I might even mark him up to a 4-star quarterback. Like, he's really, really good, really toolsy, good, solid pocket quarterback, has potential to be a really, really good starter, has potential to be a good starter. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about this Houston Cougar commit. Houston is making tons of noise with Willie Fritz, with Austin Armstrong, with this defense. They're projected to be really, really solid in Big 12 play again this year, make a jump, and they're out here doing work in the recruiting cycle, guys. Out here doing work.